Al-Ansar Academy presents Stories of the Prophets, adapted from Bahrul Midad publications. This is the story of Salih alayhi salam. Another family from the children of Nuh alayhi salam were the family of Thamud. They came after the family of Ad. They also worshipped statues like the family of Ad did. Allah made them very strong. They could build houses in the mountains with their own hands. Allah gave them a lot of things, but instead of being grateful and listening to Allah, they were ungrateful. Allah wanted to remind them of what was right. He sent to them a prophet. He was a man from them. His name was Salih alayhi salam. He called them to worship only Allah alone. He begged them to stop worshipping statues. Only some people from the family of Thamud listened. The bad people told Salih alayhi salam that if he did not stop, they would kill him. Salih alayhi salam did not give up. He tried his best to make them good and listen to Allah. He reminded them of everything Allah had given them. He told them not to be ungrateful. They called Salih alayhi salam a liar and a fool. They told him to prove that he was a real prophet. They said that they will only believe him if he took a she-camel out of a mountain. Salih alayhi salam asked Allah to help him. We should always ask Allah to help us. It is only Allah who can do everything. Even if something might be really easy, if Allah wants, He can make it really hard. And if something is really hard or even impossible, then Allah can make it easy and possible. We should always remember that Allah has the power to do everything. So Salih alayhi salam asked Allah for help. Allah helped him, and a she-camel came out of the mountain. He told the people that the she-camel was very special because it was a sign from Allah. He told them to treat the she-camel in a good way and not to hurt it. They still did not believe Salih alayhi salam and carried on being bad. They chose a person and made a plan to kill the she-camel. When they killed the she-camel, Salih alayhi salam was very upset. He told them that in 3 days the punishment of Allah was going to come. Instead of becoming good and asking Allah to forgive them, they made another evil plan. 9 people got together and went to the house of Salih alayhi salam. Before they were able to kill Salih alayhi salam, the punishment had come. When the 4th day came, they all waited to see if anything would happen. All of a sudden, there was a really loud noise. The whole earth started to shake and rumble. All the bad people had been killed. Only Salih alayhi salam and the good people were saved. So there are 2 main lessons that we should learn from the story of Salih alayhi salam. And number 1 is that we should always remember that everything we have is from Allah, and we should never think that we are the most powerful. And secondly, we should respect the signs of Allah and respect them. The she-camel was a sign of Allah from the people of Thamud. And finally, for us, the sign from Allah is the Quran. We must respect the Quran by reading it all the time, understanding what it says to us, doing everything the Quran tells us to do, only touch it when we have wudu, and finally, keeping the Quran in a high and clean place.